Now it's recording.
So why the hell can't
Okay.
WB give us a full, concise movie?
In the fucking theaters!
Yeah. So
if
this
you
is-
want us to fucking
this
get
is-
in the goddamn thing,
because
fucking
This is
do it!
podcast after
Okay,
hours, guys.
the
Sorry, it's
reason-
random combos.
The reason that they're doing that, and it's entirely financial, is because they want people to see the movie, and then
And
they
then
want people to be
pay.
hyped to pay to see the movie.
No. That's
It's a bullshit move.
I will
And the problem is that WB doesn't understand that it's a bullshit move.
I will give you a couple of okay, like if they do it every now and then, okay, kind of.
Wait, this is 2 for 2 now.
But it's more than that.
It
No,
doesn't-
Did they
no,
do
no,
it
no,
for-
no, no.
did they do it
Hold
for
up.
Max
It doesn't extend to just the movies. Like, they do it with their video games, they do it with their
Yes,
TV
they
shows,
do.
They do
They
it with
fucking
everything.
do. Because you know what? They just released Mortal Kombat
Yeah, MKX.
on fucking PC when they said, "Oh, we're not doing it anymore."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck you! I'm
It's-
not doing it."
It's just Warner Brothers and their shitty backwards business practices. They refuse to accept that the world has moved on.
Well, okay, so my original rant out of this entire goddamn thing is that, like, after Suicide Squad, which I know I already, like, completely just bashed because I fucking hate that movie, and you've given me watered down villains to be watered down heroes, is just, like, it pisses me off, and then you're like, oh, well, let me just release everything on DVD so you can rent it on DVD.
You wanted
And I'm
more
like,
Jared Leto as Joker?
I'm
Go buy the fucking movie.
And then
Right?
the DVD version isn't even that much better.
right. Like,
Okay, well,
Batman vs.
we talking about
Superman
BBS.
wasn't that much better.
It wasn't that much better, but like,
It explains more.
thank you for giving us a more complete movie
Yeah.
than you did in theaters.
Like, it explained more, but it was fucking 3 hours long. If I wanted to sit through Lord of the Rings again, I'd go see fucking Lord of the Rings.
and it's different than like Watchmen, which was like almost 3 hours long, right?
Yeah.
Because
But
I
it makes
enjoyed
sense.
Watchmen the entire way through.
Yes.
It wasn't just nonsense.
That
okay,
wasn't WB, was it?
I don't know. The sex scene still weirds me out. And yes, it was.
Oh, when they're in the owl copter.
Well, it wasn't the scene itself.
When they're in the
that
owl
bothered me.
copter.
It was the soundtrack. Because why would you set that to Hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Because I can't
man.
think of that song without thinking of Shrek.
So this is a personal problem.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, for
That's
all the
so
times you
weird.
now watch Shrek, right? This it ruined it for you.
I'm never gonna be able to watch that again.
All Star is a great song.
But right, so that movie was almost 3 hours. But I sat through that and enjoyed almost
Yes.
every second of it.
Yeah.
Why you? If you're gonna give me a 3 hour movie, I better enjoy it.
Well, it also, the other thing
All of it.
is Marvel is either using established directors that are very well known for doing these types of films, or they're using unknown directors that you don't really know what you're going to get, but seem to know what the fuck they're doing.
And that's what. Okay, so that's what. Fantastic Four, right? The new one, Four Stick.
Yeah,
that
Four
one.
Stick.
That
Well,
one.
Josh Trank was attached to it, and I had
Oh my
hopes for
fucking
it
God, I can't tell. So
because I like Chronicle.
Chronicle was great.
So I haven't seen Chronicle, right?
You need to see Chronicle.
But as somebody who is in the minority again, who actually likes
Hey.
for some reason likes Fantastic Four.
That'll be one of our odd man outs.
Yeah,
Oh, Chronicle. Okay.
Chronicle would be really good.
So as somebody that likes Fantastic Four, and just the implications and everything with it, like when that movie, when I sat down, I'm like, I'm gonna hate this movie, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and I watched it, and like going through it, I'm like, oh, this is actually like I'm believing this. Things make sense. This is good, and then halfway through it, it's a fucking different movie. It's just a bullshit movie.
I still haven't seen that Fantastic.
Don't fucking see it. Don't fucking waste your money. I will punch you in the face. Like I
Doctor
was,
Doom and his melty face.
I was crying.
I can
was
find
like,
I'll
ugh.
find someone that owns it and borrow it
so
from them
bad.
just to be done with it.
It was so
It
bad.
hurt. It was more than just like it's different than with like DC and like Suicide Squad, where I'm like, you fucked up these characters.
Like,
This was like
Well, because you enjoyed that
it was
character.
worse than casting Jessica Alba as Sue Storm.
it was. It
That's
really
how
was.
bad it
How
is.
dare
And
you.
the other problem is it had potential. It was leading up to something, and then the studio just went, nope. We just
They were
want.
like,
Well,
we
he
could
even-
have
he
an
even-
interesting villain.
He even went on like social media and posted about like, yeah, this movie that you get, the finished product,
it's not.
is not what I wanted.
It's just
I know.
frustrating because they were
And
setting
it's
it up,
clear.
and it was going to be so cool because they were just going to have the government be the bad guys,
Yes.
and then the Fantastic Four were going to turn against them because they realized they're just being used for their own purposes.
It was
But
very
instead,
clearly
they
laid out.
shoehorned Doctor Doom into it for no fucking reason. He has no motive.
And it's super clear that the second half of the movie was reshot because is it Mara Wilson is her name?
Yeah,
Mara Wilson shaved her head right after filming everything,
Mhm.
and then with the reshots, she has a terrible wig on. It is fucking obvious.
Really.
it's
It
really
is
bad.
Really obvious.
It's also a shame because Thing looked really cool in this movie.
Thing looked cool. Like
They had a really cool
Johnny
kind of
Storm?
Cronenberg-esque transformation for him,
yes.
and they there was so much that they could have done
So,
right.
Storm
so
was good.
it's kind of like you can see where where Trank was like,
Yes.
this is going to be
Yeah.
my
It is.
movie.
This
And
was
A,
going to be like
B.
a horror superhero.
And then you see where WB was like, nope.
No, not
Well,
WB.
not
Or
Fox.
Fox. Where Fox was like, nope.
Fox was
Yes.
like, this doesn't really work.
Yes, there's even screenshot or photos of the Fantastic Mobile that was never used in the
I
movie.
mean, the Fantastic Car.
Whatever. It was never used in the final.
Did it have
cut.
a Hemi?
Yes.
That fucking Fantastic Four.
But Jesus Christ, like as a rare fan who was like, oh my god, this is not perfect. I understand. But it's the closest thing that I can get, and it's grounded, and it's kind of like Doctor Strange, where it's all grounded. Everything makes sense because you're building it around. You have the characters.
You're building the
world.
characters around the world instead of building the world around these characters.
And
then suddenly they're like, never mind.
Yeah, it's a complete 180, and it broke my
It's
heart.
terrible. And
Broke
see,
my
like I
heart.
said, if it's a shame that they're never going to make money off Fantastic Four. They're
No,
never going
they're
to make
not.
money.
But they're going to
they're
keep
not.
making
They're
them
never
because they
gonna
don't
make
want Marvel to get the rights back.
and they're going to make money off X-Men because those movies are becoming at least passable.
All I want is for Marvel or for Sony to have huge success with Spider-Man.
And then
And
Fox,
then Fox
to be like,
maybe we should have done that.
Can
Yeah.
we do that?
And then go to Marvel and be like, hey, what do we have to do to get you on board with us? And they'll
See,
be like, oh,
Marvel's
just give
like,
us all your characters.
see,
A,
but that's,
B,
see,
C,
that's the
D.
thing. There are, like, at this point, Marvel can say no.
I know, they can.
They could
could
be like,
entirely
look, we've
shut
got
Fox
the
down.
Inhumans.
But
Like
they,
I said, the Dormammu thing setting up as Galactus.
but they
like-
won't if they're smart
I don't think they
because
will.
they'll be able to expand their
Yeah,
universe
also,
even more. Because anything that they do on the big screen translates to comic book sales.
Yeah.
And that works well with the whole Doctor Strange. That just opened up that
Yeah.
entire.
It opens
can
up a
of
whole
worms.
other dimension.
But like, also too, like I feel like, and maybe this is just my consumer, feeling, but I feel like Marvel and Disney actually fucking care.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they care about their fans and they want to
well,
present something.
Okay, from a business standpoint, they care enough to say we're gonna make something that people are gonna buy. By all means, give me reasons to buy your shit.
Yeah.
I want to buy your shit
Yes.
if it's good. Like I want to go out and buy all the Marvel movies and any merchandise that I want to display and show my. I have zero interest in buying any DC related stuff, with the exception of they have these Suicide
But-
Squad keychains that look kind of cool.
Don't you want a
But
Dark
you're, like,
Phoenix
on the fence
mini?
about-
Yeah, even then I'm like, that's like $4 I can spend on something else. But right, like I have zero interest in spend. I like okay, I have a Green Arrow thing on my keychain, but that was like $4, and I kind of enjoy the TV show. I have no interest in buying any cinematic related things from DC because they have done just a piss poor job
Every
of
time.
bringing their characters to the big screen,
Every
with
time.
the exception
I still think
of
Batfleck,
Batman.
Yeah.
like that's.
I still
That's
think
the
Batfleck is like
one-
the best thing to come
That's
out of
the
Batman.
one thing they
or
got
Superman.
right. You know what? I'm interested. How much of Batman's success in Batman v Superman is because Affleck was like, I don't think you should. Like, that has to, right? Like, he has to have had some input in the character to say, well, should we really do it that? I feel like he had an influence.
I'll say a
Zach,
little
I
bit.
think you're wanting me to be a bat in the scene, and I don't really feel that.
They're like, how about we do this? We take the bat, put it in a dream sequence that you love so much. Right? He's like, dream sequence? I didn't think of that. Like, it's brilliant. But I honestly think that I mean, there's even hype generating around the solo Batman film.
You know what
Deathstroke's
they
gonna
need
be
to
in
do?
it.
It's slowly getting.
I'm really interested. I'm still really interested in Aquaman because James Wan's doing it, and like
I don't
we just
care.
saw The Conjuring not that long ago.
I agree. Well, okay, so The Conjuring, if you want my honest opinion, the second one is
The second one is
better.
definitely, but he did both of them.
Aquaman versus Cthulhu.
But like,
Not a contest.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but how cool would it be if they made Aquaman like a horror movie,
They won't.
Aquaman
It would be
versus
cool, though.
Cthulhu.
where like
I don't-
it's
How would they do?
they have him
Cthulhu.
going around killing whalers.
Mm,
They could do it.
I don't
They
think they would
wouldn't.
do that as their first.
They wouldn't, but it would be cool because it would be different.
I would be okay with that if it was like the second or third.
I
Like,
really-
I
I
think
really
it would be
want-
really interesting if they introduced him as like he's the scourge of the sea because he kills people that are doing bad
No,
things to
I really-
whales.
I
or
really,
something.
I really, no. They need to. I
Libido.
stopped watching it, but the original Justice League animated, back from like 2002 or
Where he had
something.
a seahorse. Oh no, you're talking about the Warner Brothers
Yeah,
animated, not
yes.
the like original.
No, not the
Justice
original.
League.
Yeah, sorry, not original. But where he walks out of the ocean
I
and
guess
just
that was
starts like
Super Friends.
fucking knocking people over and like walking in the middle of the street and like goes into the Parliament or whatever. Parliament's not in the U.S. Senate or whatever. Stupid idiot.
Parliament. I have a thing to say.
He walks into the Senate meeting. He's like, "This is what I want: all your ships and shit out of my ocean." And they're like, "What? Who are you?" And he's like, "No, all of it gone out of here." Like,
To be fair, that's a Namor thing.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Khal Drogo.
fucking name.
What are you gonna do?
But it sucks that it took 4 movies. We don't know what's happening with Wonder Woman yet. I'm excited. I want it to be good.
I still
want.
like.
I want it to be good.
I'm not
good.
convinced
I want
that
it
it's
to
not
be
just gonna be Captain America with a chick.
Is that bad though?
It's been done.
Does it show that they're willing to say maybe we don't know how to do this?
It's bad because they're not doing justice to a character
If-
that doesn't need to be recapped as another Captain
So
America.
okay, hold up. If it is a stepping stone to them actually getting their bullshit together, I'm okay with it.
But it's
if
not.
they're-
But-
but if they're just gonna copy
But you know why
Marvel,
it's not?
if they're just gonna copy Marvel and it's just gonna be another bullshit thing, then no.
But you know why Wonder Woman isn't a stepping stone? Is because Justice League is already filming. Like, Wonder Woman was not even done filming before they were doing Justice League. What happens in Wonder Woman had nothing to do with how they were creating Justice League.
Well, that Justice League is not their end game though.
I know, because they're dumb.
Well, it is because they're dumb.
It still frustrates me that they didn't just start with Justice League and work their way backwards.
Yep.
It would have been the smartest way for them to counter the fact that
Yep.
they hadn't created an Avengers on the big screen.
That's true. But fucking do war. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Do fucking
War.
war.
I mean, it's too late now.
War was
but they could have
perfect.
done War.
Yeah.
War was
it
really
would have been
good.
a
Okay,
perfect
look,
way.
Green
They-
Lantern, Cyborg.
Like, it automatically sets you up for at least 5 standalone films
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
One film
They
that
all
would have
met-
been self-contained.
They all met. for
Wouldn't
the
have
first
been
time.
multiple stories that could have been broken down into multiple films, and then you could move on and talk about these other characters.
You can do origin stories on the ones you want to do origin stories on, and you can do continuous films on the ones you want. to
They
do
could have just
continuous
done a
on.
reverse Avengers.
And you
what I
could
said.
have Green
Instead
Lantern.
of bringing all the characters together for the event for the Justice League, you do the Justice League, break them apart, and bring them back together. Problem solved.
Yep.
But instead, Warner Brothers is like, let's let Zack Snyder do some bullshit.
Chris Nolan.
Damn it.
Chris Nolan's.
Was Nolan attached to
I'm really glad
Batman
that
v Superman?
he
I don't
was.
remember.
No, he was attached to Man of Steel as a producer.
Yeah, he was.
But I'm really glad that he got out of there when he did,
Yeah.
because he was smart enough to realize this is a sinking ship,
Well, and that's the thing. Like for
and not the Titanic variety.
for the shortcomings that his trilogy had, aka half of the third one,
All of them.
parts of
The first one is boring.
I like the first one.
It is boring.
I like
It's a shame that James Cameron has already tied himself up with fucking Avatar for the rest of his life. Because I think seeing James Cameron do a superhero movie would be really cool.
No, he has talked on multiple occasions about adapting
Battle Angel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
No, shut your fucking mouth.
You know why it's never gonna happen?
Shut your
he's already
fucking
said
mouth.
that he's doing fucking 5 Avatars.
No, but that's such a weird number to do. Why 5?
Because
Do 6 or 3. Pick one.
I'm just like, why, dude?
Dude, I want
The first one was okay.
I want a Battle Angel, the best-selling, highest movie.
Did you
in
like
America.
it that much? Is
It
in
was
your
fucking
top 10?
Pocahontas.
Okay,
with
so
Loki.
we're gonna do a full cast or a video or something about Avatar because it's
You're talking about Airbender, right?
no
Oh,
Shyamalan's.
I'm way less interested.
No, Cameron's Avatar because it's such a weird. God, we're going off on so many weird
No,
things.
that's fine.
No,
That's what we're
but
here
so
for.
so it's such a it holds such a weird place in the history of movies. I can't put a word on it. It is the highest grossing movie of all time, bar none. I mean,
It's really
I don't give a
fucking
shit about
dumb.
inflation
I
and what's that movie?
I'm with the wind.
That I've never seen it. Fuck that movie. I'm never gonna see it.
Why?
No.
Well,
Why are
there's
you never
another
gonna see
man in the
No.
middle thing.
So,
but
but odd man out, sir.
Whatever.
But highest grossing movie of all time, right? Sci-fi, even at that, right? It is nowhere in pop culture at all.
that's because it's not good.
It had one game that was bad, and probably some action figures.
You know what's funny?
Like,
It's because it's not good.
is that
The reason that it sold so well was because it was one of the first like fully 3D films, and everybody just ate it up.
Here's what I think, and this is the unpopular opinion, especially with you. It is the
Fern Gully.
is it no?
It's so fucking Pocahontas.
No, so
that's all it is.
So it had a little bit of everything for anybody who
Like
If
you could
want
probably
if
just
you
put
want,
the Savages
if you want
song.
a sappy love bullshit story, got it. If you want sci-fi action, just got it. If you want a semi ecological like thing, right? Oh, save the planet, blah blah. It's got that for you too. If you like mechs, it's got that. If you like aliens, it's got that.
If you like weird
If you
sex,
like weird
it's got
hair
that.
sex,
Yeah.
it's got that.
If you like military style stuff, it's got that. If you like, there are so many. It touches on so many things that there's almost a little bit in there for everybody.
John,
And it doesn't shut your mouth.
are you really gonna
Shut your
defend
mouth.
this? Are you gonna
Shut
defend this?
Shut your mouth.
Let him
It
finish.
and it doesn't go so far beyond any of these concepts that you'd be like turned off by it, right? Like it's not super sci-fi where you're like, I don't really.
High sci-fi.
Yeah, and it's not super ecocentric to where you get turned off by that, right? Like in no way does it go to the extremes of any of these things that it hits. So when you go watch it, you're not alienated, right?
You're not-
That's the word. Like you're not alienated because none of these concepts are beyond what you
Right.
would see.
I think
But
But it's the same fucking reason that so many people like Cowboy Bebop when it's not like
No,
anything
that's
super
entirely
special.
different.
Shut your mouth.
But what I was saying is that can you honestly justify the necessity for 4 more of these movies instead of Battle Angel?
No, never.
well, we're not. That's not what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I
But-
understand why it grossed. I just think that it's fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because it didn't do anything original. It just took a bunch of ideas and put them together.
And did them better.
It didn't do them better.
It did them better.
It didn't.
It's the best 3D movie you'll see.
That's not true. I think Beowulf was better. And
I would
Beowulf
say
wasn't very good.
Final Destination was better.
Final Destination was good.
From a
From a
Plot
3D
standpoint.
From a 3D. No.
If you want like
you said
fully
3D.
3D
Yeah.
film,
You said 3D.
if you're worried about like having a fully 3D film, I'd say like fucking anything Disney has put out in the past 5 years is better. Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6.
okay,
all better.
live action 3D.
Oh, live action 3D. Tron.
I'll make this best. Oh, fuck you.
You're gonna be that way.
How
You're
dare
gonna
you.
be that way.
You
I'm
can
just
leave.
saying.
You can leave your own apartment for that.
I don't think you
Sir.
understand how much I dislike Avatar because it didn't do anything original.
When was the last time you saw it?
When it came out, because it was dumb.
When was the last time you saw it?
When it came out?
Wow, it's been the same thing for me. I
Because
feel
it was
like
dumb.
I feel like
It didn't do anything original.
I feel
Plus,
like we need to sit down.
I have a soft spot for Sam Worthington. I'll watch anything he's in.
I have a soft spot for.
As bad as it is.
I have a soft spot for Ripley. I can't remember her name.
Sigourney Weaver?
That
Yes.
chick. Like,
I
Man
was
on a
surprised she
Ledge,
was in
watched it. Clash of the Titans, Wrath of the Titans, watched it. Like,
Those were both bad.
I didn't.
Those were both
I honestly,
really bad.
I honestly didn't hate Clash of the Titans.
Right, Clash of the Titans was okay. Wrath of the Titans is fucking garbage.
but I'll watch it because he's in it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Sam Worthington, but I'll watch
Is he your
movies.
man
Kind
crush?
of like The Rock. Anything The Rock's in, I'll watch.
Yeah, The Rock's pretty terrible.
Are you gonna watch Baywatch?
Yes,
Have fun.
that's fine. See, but I'm not 80 years old like you, so I don't have a
80 years
history
old.
to play off of. I didn't watch it growing up.
I didn't watch it
Yeah,
growing
you
up
did.
either.
You're fucking 80.
Baywatch?
So.
Baywatch? I was watching
Baywatch.
watching Street Sharks.
Baywatch. Fantastic. They're gonna do a comedy on it, so I'll watch it.
I'm excited for the Jumanji not reboot.
Oh yeah,
That should be fun.
for sure.
That'll be interesting.
I'm excited because it's not a reboot. If it were a reboot,
Hey, did you
I'd
watch
be
Zathura?
Yeah.
I watched
I
it.
didn't care for it.
Kristen
It was-
Stewart is
it
in
was
that
okay.
movie.
Yeah,
She's
Kristen
also
Stewart
in
was
Panic
in it.
Room.
Really?
She's the kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Blows your mind, doesn't it?
I don't really want to watch it now.
It's not very good.
Wait, is she the sister?
In Zathura?
Zathura?
Yeah. She's the one that gets
Yeah.
frozen?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to watch it again then. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I was
that
like,
shit.
oh, it's her. She's still
I watched
playing the
that
same
like
character.
a year ago.
Okay.
Speaking of her, they have. So the Twilight movies have
Rebooted? Are they rebooting yet?
no.
I hear they're rebooting.
No. So remember, Dresden movie, which I really want.
You mean the fan movie?
No, the way they do wolves in Twilight is the alphas in Dresden.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I realized that after rereading the stories. I was like, these motherfuckers.
Yep.
They just transform into fucking wolves. Like, oh my god.
I mean, transforming into wolves isn't really a new thing.
But the whole
People have been doing it for years.
But the whole but the whole like where they're bigger than normal people and blah blah
Right.
blah blah. I don't know.
It's a form of lycanthropy.
They've what I'm saying is it's been done on screen, so I can
The
see
newer,
it being,
newer generations are going to perceive that as a
I
Twilight
think that
film.
there's a strong possibility we'll see a Dresden trilogy in the next 10 years.
Because I don't think they'll try to redo a TV show.
I don't think so.
I think that ship has sailed.
But
They could. I mean, it could do it. But
Butcher
I
himself has talked about wanting to do a movie series, and he talked to I went to a press conference with him or a panel where
Oh, you
he
went
was
with him?
talking. Well, I
You
didn't
drove
go
him there?
with him, but I went to a
Yeah, I
panel
didn't.
that he was talking on, and he was talking about the fact that he has the rights back to it, and he wants to see about doing something.
Oh,
with it.
really?
Yeah, but I mean that was like 5 years ago.
look,
and
just
nothing's
sell it to Disney, let them do it right, and make me happy.
Right?
happening. Whatever you do, don't give it to Zack Snyder.
Disney.
Or M. Night. Look, biggest fucking shit deal of the decade, century, millennia, whatever. Giving Avatar to M. Night fucking Shyamalan. Ugh, that son of a
That made
bitch.
no sense. Like, even when reading that,
So
I was
it's
like,
funny.
Where was the twist?
So it's funny
the
that they can't actually
Earthbenders.
Firebenders can't bend fire unless it's actually there. Stupid. It's funny reading the interviews leading up to the movie because they're like, the creators of the show are like, yeah, we can't wait for it to, we think Shyamalan is turning it into a really good movie or some shit like that. And then post movie, they fucking just shit on him.
Really?
Within reason because it's
That's
owned by
because you have
Nickelodeon,
to-
right?
You have to
Right.
be.
But they're like, yeah,
You're contractually obligated to not be a dick. Before
yeah, and they're like, yeah, we don't really consider it any part of the cartoon because it was just so bad.
Clearly.
And I'm like, but the entire time, right? Like who on the cat? Like, did anyone that worked on that show enjoy the movie? Like, if I
No.
worked on that show, if I worked on that movie, right? If they were like, if they're like, hey, we're looking for people to do cameras or makeup or effects on the Avatar movie, I'd be like, oh shit, I want to be a part of this. And then when I got there, and if they were showing me what the movie was going to turn into, I would have been crying. I'd have been like broken. Like, why would you do this to me? This is the worst form of torture possible, making me work on this piece of shit. Like,
why would you make Dragon Ball 2?
Oh god. Evolution.
yeah, I mean, it was the biggest letdown outside of Dragon Ball Evolution, which I saw.
Yeah, so did I.
Not in theaters.
I saw it opening weekend.
I saw.
Oh, oh, that's terrible.
Wow.
I didn't even pay for Last Airbender. I worked at the movie theater, so I got a free ticket.
I was really excited for it because it had Chow Yun-Fat as Master Roshi.
And then they.
That was really the only reason that I was excited for it.
And
And
then
then I was like, well, this fucked up.
Oh wait, that's right.
James Marsters also did Piccolo.
Command.
Forgot.
Really?
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting about
Really?
that. I keep forgetting
What
about
the
it.
fuck
It's
is
really
that?
No. It's really bad too.
No,
Like, his
I've-
acting is
I've
terrible.
seen it. What the fuck?
It's very phoned in.
Oh,
Also,
Extremely.
also, why are Kamehameha waves airbending? That's fucking stupid. That's some Shyamalan stuff right
Because
there.
Airbender was the second Dragon Ball movie.
Biggest letdown. Like, I would watch any DC movie over those two movies, hands down.
Yeah, I watched.
I'd
I
probably
watched
watch
Suicide Squad.
Airbender over Suicide Squad.
How dare you?
Wow,
That's terrible.
Wow,
I
get
really-
out.
At least Margot Robbie's in the fucking Suicide. Like, I'll watch her all day.
But
That's
she's
fine.
going to be in the Harley Quinn standalone.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
With Birds of Prey.
Yeah, dude.
I really don't care.
Y'all seen Birds of Prey TV show? The old
I can
one?
guarantee you the movie's not going to be good.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Has DC done anything to prove me wrong?
seriously.
Yes.
Please, enlighten me.
DC movies he's talking about. not
Batman, The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight trilogy doesn't count.
No, the middle one.
The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
How does that
Wait,
not count?
Because it's
Wait.
not part of the Justice League continuity.
The,
Well,
wait,
none of the other movies are going to be. I could say the original Batman movie, and you're going to be like, well, it doesn't fucking count the continuity. Alright? The first
wait,
Bat-
he's a rich
The
white
first,
man?
yeah, the first fucking Batman movie's fine,
You're bother.
enjoyable.
Um.
Jack Nicholson's a good Joker.
Oh, that first Batman.
Yeah,
Jack
that
Nicholson
first
was
Batman.
Sorry,
really
I thought you were talking about
Begins.
1966.
So you mean you mean
No,
to tell
Adam
me when you
West.
have decent actors playing decent characters, it doesn't turn out terribly?
Sure.
Then
But I'm saying that's a good DC movie. I didn't say fucking Batman Forever
that's because
or
I
Batman
like
and
Batman
Robin.
Forever. I like Batman
Jim
Forever.
Carrey ruined that film.
No, you know why? I
Dare
like
you,
Batman
mother?
Forever? You know why? I
People
like Batman
love Jim
Forever?
Carrey as the Riddler, dude.
Tommy Lee Jones
As Two-Face.
playing
Because
Two
it's
Face.
so fucking over
It
the
is
top.
so good. It is so. This is
That's
a campiness.
it's a campiness. That's the
It's the-
campiness that you like. Yeah.
Yes, and that it works. It just works. Carrey was over the top. I will admit.
He was ridiculously over the top.
He was
Like,
over the top.
Don't get me wrong. I
It's
saw Ace
enjoyable.
Ventura.
It
I
was
know what
still.
he's capable of.
It was still entertaining.
Man, Jim Carrey and Kick-Ass 2 was good.
He was. He was my favorite character. And then he, died 30 minutes in.
Well, I mean, that's what happened in the comic.
Yeah, I know, but
But-
still.
To your point, DC has. Okay. History will show that when WB goes, hey, director person, do what you want to do with the movie. Sometimes.
But that's how that's their approach for everything. They just give a movie to a director. They don't care who the director is. They just give him a movie. And then they hope that it's good.
See, but Batman was good. And even. Okay, 2 was good for different reasons.
2 was amazing.
But.
Oh my god.
Then they decided to. I don't know whose decision it was to do Batman Forever the way they did it.
So what
And-
happened? Oh, go
Who
ahead.
was
No,
it
go
that
ahead.
did
I don't- because I don't
Batman
know.
Forever?
So
Who directed it?
Schumacher.
That's what I thought.
So
Schumacher
what happened was Tim Burton was set to direct Batman 3. He's the one that did Batman and
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
And even Michael Keaton was like, yeah, if Tim Burton's on, I'm fucking on. And then something happened where Tim Burton was like, actually, I want to do this other movie. And then that's when they handed it to Schumacher. And then
I feel like
what's-his-face was like, if Tim Burton's out, I'm
Michael
out too.
Keaton. I feel
That's
like
when they got
Batman.
Clooney, wasn't it?
What?
Was Clooney in it?
Yeah, George Clooney.
No,
Clooney is.
No.
Val
Kurt
Kilmer.
Russell.
Val Kilmer.
Or yeah,
Val Kilmer.
Oh,
Val
right.
Kilmer. And then it's Clooney.
Oh.
And then
Okay,
it's
right.
Clooney, yeah.
But
'Cause
it's
Val Kilmer was
it's
like,
the
"This is
same.
shit."
It's the same timeline. Like
Yeah.
so. Why Why do I feel like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin are the 007, like... You know which ones I'm talking about, right? The shit campy 007 movies with...
Like GoldenEye?
Is it GoldenEye?
GoldenEye was good.
Well, the one that
Like
had
the
Halle Berry in
Brosnan
it.
movies, right?
Yeah, those.
Like The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah, so those are like the same...
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, those. Yeah, which I never saw, thank God.
Tomorrow Never Dies wasn't too bad.
It's actually not bad.
Like, honestly, most of Brosnan's films were pretty good. They
You're-
were fun.
The World Is Not Enough is the really...
Which one had the laser scene in it?
That was
That bullshit ass laser
That was The
scene.
World Is Not
Madonna.
Enough,
It's the
wasn't it?
Madonna one.
Tomorrow Never Dies?
Tomorrow Never Dies, yeah.
That scene was stupid.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of that. It's
I really liked
Yeah.
it. So I don't know if I really liked GoldenEye or if I just really liked GoldenEye
It's
because
good.
the GoldenEye video game is
It's
amazing.
good.
But GoldenEye was fun.
We should watch GoldenEye.
I'd
It's
be
been a
okay
long
with watching
time.
GoldenEye.
I like GoldenEye.
It was
I actually have not seen a single one of
was the
Daniel
newest.
Craig's Bond films.
Really?
Really?
I've only seen
Okay,
the first one,
so
Casino Royale. I haven't
Casino
seen the
Royale is
others.
good. I didn't care for Quantum. I liked Skyfall. What was the last one?
Skyfall?
No, Spectre. I never saw Spectre.
Oh, right. I forgot Spectre.
I never saw Spectre.
I have Spectre. I haven't seen it.
We should
You know
watch
what?
those.
I have the Bourne films, and I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, right. I saw most of of it, but then like our burn copy like just died. So I've seen like half of the movie.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. I never saw Legacy with.
Bourne's alright.
I heard it was.
With Renner.
Okay, well, yeah.
And then they've got the new Bourne movie that just came out.
Born again. Born a second time. Reborn.
Why didn't they call it Reborn?
Matt Damon. No,
They
Matt
missed
Damon.
the perfect opportunity.
Matt Damon.
So-
That's his bread and butter.
So random thing, and I don't know if you've seen it, but the trailer for Logan.
I mean, it's not going to be what I want, which is old.
It's
old
never going to be what I want.
Fucking doesn't-
Because
Logan.
nothing Fox
Well,
does is
so
ever
it's
what I want.
it's not going to be old Logan, but I think I'll enjoy it
I think I'm gonna enjoy
because
it too.
I like the Wolverine. Like it wasn't the best.
I
movie.
didn't-
It's infinitely better than Origins.
Like, the Wolverine was
It's not
okay,
saying much.
but my problem with all of those movies has been the plots have been very throwaway.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain that they're just going to end up doing the same thing again.
Also, how did drilling into his claws take his healing? I don't.
Magic.
How it was it magic?
Acupuncture.
Was it? Because I was confused by that shit. I was like, "Oh, you're drilling into his claws. Yeah, that totally fucking makes you
Yeah, that makes
stealing his
sense.
healing abilities."
I'm
Sure.
glad that you can steal his DNA and keep it away from him.
You know, if you had this technology, there were plenty of other more useful mutants that you could fucking do this to. But sure, whatever.
I think
You know that Tim Miller is not doing Deadpool?
Yeah.
Like the second movie? Because Tim Miller was the guy who directed the first one. He got pulled off of the second one, and he's doing a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog instead.
Like live action mixed with CG, obviously, right?
Hopefully.
Well, Sonic does have a thing for humans.
It's
nowadays.
just... Why? Why would you take the most successful film that Fox has put out in the superhero genre and take the director away from that?
Because it's Fox.
Because they want a
It's the
good
short.
Sonic movie.
Nobody wants a good Sonic movie. Can we get a good Sonic game? It's been fucking 20 years at this point.
Sonic Adventure 2, though, bro.
But it's not good.
But only the Sonic and Shadow levels.
Yeah. So
So not
literally
everything
a
else.
third of the game is good.
So not everything else.
Like the Knuckles and Rouge levels, terrible.
Or like
Absolutely
the Tails and
terrible.
terrible.
Eggman
Rouge?
levels.
Rouge the Bat.
There's somebody named Rouge
Yeah.
or that.
Yeah.
Spelled R-O...
Rouge.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not Rogue, it's Rouge.
Gotta put that accent on it. And then the Eggman and Tail levels are fucking stupid because
Yeah,
you
it's-
just lock onto everything.
Can Tilda Swinton be Eggman?
Sure. That's fine.
Bald?
Fine with that.
Put her in a fat suit.
It'd probably be the best casting.
But yeah, I mean, so does that leave Deadpool 2 in jeopardy? I don't think so. Because Ryan
Yes.
Reynolds, right? I don't think Ryan I don't think Ryan Reynolds will let this movie be shit.
I think honestly, if it's bad enough, Ryan Reynolds will just walk away.
I think he would.
He probably like
He will.
he entirely has the ability to.
It's his love child, dude.
No, yeah, that's like that is like Deadpool is what Ryan Reynolds' entire acting career has led up to,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's because
I
Ryan
agree with
Reynolds
that.
is just Deadpool.
I hate Ryan Reynolds, but I'll agree
Yeah.
with that.
But yeah,
You
it's
don't like Van Wilder?
he's
I
the
don't even know what you're talking
he's the
about. I have no idea.
the
How do
Robert
you
Downey
not know Van Wilder?
he's the Robert Downey Jr. to Deadpool, essentially.
No, I totally like. I've seen some comics of Deadpool, and it totally makes
Yeah.
sense. I just don't like the actor, but it makes sense for the character. I'm fine.
The only other character that he could have been would have been Ant-Man.
So what we're really here to talk about, the Spawn reboot that's gonna happen.
Look,
Never
if it's-
John Leguizamo as Clown again.
is he really doing it?
No, I want him to
Okay.
because I really liked it.
I hadn't heard anything past that.
Look, man, hate on it all you want.
That movie
It was
terrible.
it was not a great
No,
movie.
right,
Okay,
right.
look,
We all agree.
look. I'm willing to
Nobody
admit.
nobody liked the comic for the plot. They
Did-
liked it for the art because
Didn't we
McFarlane's
talk about this?
art was amazing.
The art was
Like,
the
the
art.
art-
The art was
You
amazing.
get the eye.
You like the art?
But
You gonna go to art museum?
that was what Spawn did well.
I'm
Like,
walking
the art
here.
was really good. They didn't capture that in the film at all.
No, they didn't. No, we all agree on
Dude,
that.
his cape was badass though.
His cape was
Badass,
really bad 3D
Look,
It was
animation.
badass though.
No, it wasn't.
It's where the budget went to.
The
it's
cape.
unfortunate because it wasn't very good.
His cape was
we,
badass
we,
though.
we all agree that the movie is terrible, but the makeup is amazing. We've
And
had this
and John
conversation.
Leguizamo was a great clown.
Eh,
You shut.
John Leguizamo was not really great.
He was a good Luigi. He was a good clown.
Who
so
is Luigi? I mean, really.
Luigi Mario.
It's Mario,
obviously.
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Jeez, come on.
I love that movie. It's terrible,
so
but I
bad.
love it. I love it.
I watched it so much as a kid.
That's nostalgia talking, though. I will admit.
But okay, so Spawn's getting a reboot. Is Why the Last Man gonna get a fucking movie? Because I want that.
It's been in production for
For-
forever.
Jeez,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt was attached to it. for
dude,
a
I
while.
would. That
Really?
sounds badass. But could they? That would have to be more than a trilogy, right? I never finished the comics.
The comics are really good.
I never finished them,
It
but
could entirely be a 3-part movie. Like,
Really?
it would work out just fine.
I guess there's a lot of fluff.
Well, it would make sense for the progression of the story. It could be done. It's probably not ever going to get done at this point.
You know what? That would be a better TV show.
I agree.
Like if they turn Why. You ever watch Why Last Man? Or
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But Why Last Man is typical, like
Omega Man?
all the men. Yeah, sure.
It's like God if you're the last man on Earth type thing,
Yeah.
except he is the last man on Earth,
So
and all the
Omega
women
Man.
run the world.
Omega Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
but it's not zombies.
And he's
They're
got a
not
monkey
zombies.
named Ampersand, and it's great.
Yeah.
Ampersand?
Ampersand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's about him traversing the world and what the world would be like.
That sounds a little
Not
like a
only
show.
not only if all female not if only if females ran the world, but if literally all the men disappeared.
That sounds
and-
like a better show.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and there's more to explore if it's a show. Like
It'd be like a better version of Walking Dead.
Walking Dead is good.
It is good.
You haven't kept up with it. You can't fucking say.
I've watched 4.5 seasons.
Yeah, you're not on the most current season.
I'm just saying, it's been
Anyway.
the same shit every season.
Anyway.
Who cares?
Don't make it a drama.
Why
Look, we're not talking about
That's how
fucking.
you fucking do
we're not
what-
talking about
that's the
Green
way
They're
Arrow.
not
you
doing
do.
it right, though.
You
That's
don't.
the
You
problem.
haven't
still
been
a
watching
drama.
I don't need to watch it anymore.
it. AMC, they know drama. That's their slogan, right?
Okay.
Or is it TNT?
No, that's TNT.
3 letters. Whatever. Fuck it.
Breaking Bad was a better drama.
I haven't seen it.
Couldn't finish Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was amazing.
Sure, whatever.
It
It's
was.
terrible.
But look, Why the Last Man could be a TV show.
It could.
100
Bullets could be a TV show. Sandman's getting a movie series.
JGL was attached to that.
Yeah, I think he's still attached.
Why is
to
he
it right
attached to all these things?
now. Because he's JGL. He
I
can
like
do
his.
whatever he
He's a
wants.
great actor.
He is. He's really good. I like him a lot.
He needs to be a superhero,
They've still got Justice League Dark coming out at some point,
dude.
but it's animated now instead of live action.
Pacific Rim
which is
2?
probably for the best. I'm excited for Pacific Rim 2, especially since John Boyega.
Pacific Rim is one of the most underrated movies I
It-
think of the last.
It's only
decade.
underrated in America because it was
Fair,
one
you
of
know,
the highest grossing films in China
It is
of
the
all
most.
time.
It is one of the most underrated movies in America. Like I know people that hate that movie. I'm like,
Really?
what the fuck is your
I don't
problem?
know how you
Why
could
do they
hate
hate it?
I'd have to, you know what? That would be an interesting podcast. I could bring him on the podcast because
What?
I fucking love that movie for
It's so good.
for days.
No,
Because
it's
ridiculous, over the top
Yes.
giant mech shit, and that's
It's-
what I wanted it to
it's
be.
It's a terrible
it is
movie.
the best
But it's
anime
fun.
adaptation ever made, and it's not even based off of anime.
It's true. It's because Del Toro was like, I want to make a giant mech movie.
Okay.
You know
Alright,
what?
do
I
it.
need to rewatch Hellboy 1 and 2.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
I've
People
seen-
hate to. But
That's because one was better.
Was it though?
It was.
No,
Was it
I
though?
disagree.
I disagree.
I don't think I don't.
I disagree
think
with your disagreement.
I think
just
that
want Hellboy
2 was
3.
better.
Hellboy 3 is not going to happen.
Underworld.
It won't,
You ready
but
for
I
that
want it.
Underworld fucking 5th movie?
Eighth? I think it's 8th.
4th.
No, there's a
No.
There's at least 5.
Hold on. Underworld.
Evolution.
The other one.
Evolution.
Underworld.
Revengeance.
Underworld, not Evolution. Underworld, not
Revengeance.
Evolution 2.
No, it's the 5th one because it's Underworld. The dude gets
You know I don't care.
bitten. The second one. No, it's gotta
It's
be.
okay. It's okay.
gotta be the 5th one.
Let it go.
Underworld.
And then there was the 4th one where they had a kid.
And then it was called Kidland.
That's great.
Baby's
Anyway,
Kid.
you're
Baby's
Why are
Kid.
they still trying? Like, I liked Underworld 1.
It was okay.
I
it was
liked
fun,
it. No,
was
I liked
there,
it. I didn't
yeah.
say it was good.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
Why are
there.
they still trying it? Because, Twilight was
Kate
successful.
Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale needs a career.
Is that what it is? Well, I guess that's true because fucking Mila
Mila
Okay.
Jovovich.
I can't wait for that
I
movie.
can't wait for the train wreck this
Resident
last
Evil.
Resident Evil movie is gonna be.
Craptacular.
Dude, I swear, I've got to find a clip of the last one where I swear a truck hits not a car. So Leon and like 3 other people are in an SUV, and they're driving away from zombies, and a truck comes at a 90-degree angle, does not hit the car, hits like the bike rack on the back of the car, and it fucking explodes. I saw that and I lost my shit. I was like, what is going on? This is ridiculous. But the dude who plays Captain Cold is Chris Redfield, which I'm okay with. You don't remember that?
I do not remember.
You don't remember that? Michael, or the guy that plays Michael Schofield in Prison Break?
Maybe
He's Chris Redfield.
I think I've transposed like way
Actors.
overly way overly buff like video game
Characters onto their live action.
Yes, onto the live action. I'm like, I don't remember.
No,
that.
he's scrawny ass
Oh,
fucking
that's
Captain
so
Cold. You don't remember that?
No,
I remember that.
I need to watch that again.
Man, yeah. So back to your thing. Yeah, talk about movies keeping an actress or actor afloat. Fucking 7 movies. You know why they're bad?
Because they're not anything like the
No,
video
yes.
no, they don't
I mean,
have.
or the
No,
books.
they don't have to be. They went away from the first one wasn't
Because
bad. You
they're-
can't
the
say
first
the
one was
first one was
actually
bad.
good.
No, I really like the first one.
They were like
The second
they took
one like had good ideas, but
they-
really
they-
bad production
they
quality.
they didn't take what people liked and expand on it. They took like, why the fuck does she have psychic powers? Why is that a thing? That's not why I like the first one. That's not why I like the second
That
one.
wasn't even in the first
because
one.
she's an experiment.
That was so fucking stupid.
Because that's what Resident Evil was all about, didn't you know?
Also, did you know the director's her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
probably why the fucking movies are
Yeah.
going to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how Wesker's been like 4 people.
Yeah.
The actor's like, I'm not coming back for this shit.
It's
I
like,
actually-
we can't keep him.
And why did it take 5 movies to get Wesker? He's like
Because-
pretty pivotal in
Yeah.
the development of the games.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Not
just.
in the cinematic
I
universe.
guess not.
It's because the cinematic universe is shit.
They just sort of
I
shoot.
can't wait for Assassin's Creed though.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, you're watching it.
It's gonna be shit.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Michael Fassbender's in it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm afraid.
How did that Prince of Persia film go?
That had Jake Gyllenhaal in it, sir.
It was a Ubisoft film.
So
They hyped that one up too.
it's also. I was gonna say it's also Disney.
You know, I
'Cause
watched.
it is.
That doesn't really bode well for Assassin's Creed.
I remember watching part of that on Netflix, but I don't remember what happened. It's
You know-
really weird.
I'd rather watch Prince of Persia than that piece of shit Mars guy jumps high based
John
off
Carter?
books.
Bruno Mars?
That movie.
Wait, what?
John Carter
John
was
Carter?
better than Prince of Persia.
You bullshit.
No, it's true.
John Carter was.
I
I
think
wanted to like John Carter. That movie is boring as shit.
so
That's what I
was
heard.
Prince of Persia. The
I-
difference was it didn't have
You know
Jake
what?
Gyllenhaal.
You know
in
what? We're gonna start a versus series, and we're gonna do Prince of Persia versus John Carter, and we're gonna see which one we fuck. Cause you haven't seen either of them, have you? Well, you don't remember.
I
it.
don't
Prince of
remember.
Carter.
Yeah.
I
John
can tell you
Persia.
already. I'll probably like Prince of Persia just because of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Why
That's
would
fine.
you do that? Jake
That's
Gyllenhaal's terrible.
He's cute though.
He's not.
He is
It's fine.
cute though.
He's a dumb piece
Plus,
of shit.
Jesse
He's
loves
cute, though.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
But
He
I
can
just
be
like
dumb.
Fuck
I
him.
liked End of Watch. End of Watch was.
I like
him
End of
dumb
Watch
and
is really
cute,
good
so-
Gyllenhaal.
End of Watch was a good movie.
I really like End of
Yeah.
Watch.
So
I need to watch that. Oh my god.
It's
him,
really
him,
good.
and him and Michael Pena.
I need to. No, I just need to watch.
No,
wait,
I'm saying the movie's
wait,
good.
What did you say?
End of Watch.
End of Watch. Yeah,
Okay,
him
no,
and Michael
I'm
Pena.
thinking Ender's Game. I'm way off.
Jake Gyllenhaal was definitely not
How dare you bring up that fucking
I'm
movie.
sorry. I forgot.
That should have been
That's
a
another one of those
two-parter
movies.
movie.
Yeah, it's another one of those films that
Should've
should have been
been
broken into more
Two-parter
films.
movie. Why the fuck are other movies broken into two parts? That one would have been perfect.
Because we needed to see Twilight Part 1 and 2.
Those movies are hilarious. I enjoy the shit out of them because they are so bad.
I saw all of them
They're so
in
bad.
theaters.
That one chick, her sister or whatever, that drives the Porsche, she was cute.
Which one?
I don't remember.
Ashley
which
Greene?
one.
I don't know the cute one.
Ashley
I mean,
Greene.
clearly you should
She had
know.
the pixie cut.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're
Ashley
talking
Greene
about.
is gorgeous.
She's adorable.
Yeah, I
You know
kinda
what's
remember
what's
her,
weird
actually.
about that movie?
Which
Like
one?
It's another
Oh,
one of
the
those
series,
situations
the
where all
series.
the characters outside of the main characters are interesting.
Well, not just interesting. The actors and actresses that weren't the main characters went on to have, I think, better careers than the main people.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick, Christian Serratos is doing
But
Walking
Kristen
Dead now.
Stewart was in American Ultra.
Fuck you. So Anna Kendrick did Pitch Perfect 2. They're doing a third one. But she's also been in a lot of other shit. 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
She wrote a
She's
book.
been-
She's on a book tour right now.
That's what I'm saying. So she became successful.
Wow.
Christian Serrato started out as Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. I enjoy that show. But she's also on Walking Dead, which is boding well for her career. The guy... There's a guy on there that transitioned to a more prominent... And look at the fuckers that were the main characters. That dude that was Jasper was fucking Sokka.
Who the fuck is Jasper?
The guy who played Sokka in The Last Airbender. And yeah, Sokka, not Sokka, his real fucking pronunciation, you pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Kristen Stewart,
The guy that played the werewolf is actually doing a whole bunch of Netflix stuff.
John Ralphio?
No.
No.
Taylor Lautner.
Yes.
That guy.
Oh, you
Well, he
mean
was in that
Alpaca
one
Face.
terrible movie,
The-
Chasers?
Something like that.
He was
Bad.
in. He was. Yeah, that was.
The not bad looking alpaca.
Yeah. Alpaca. He looks like an alpaca.
He looks like a naked alpaca.
If you look at him and you look at an alpaca, you won't be able to tell the difference.
No, I can't.
But yeah, to like
What's
I said,
that alpaca doing
to the
in that
point,
movie?
like all the
It can
main,
act okay.
the main core of actors like have done
Kristen
almost
Stewart
nothing.
and
That alpaca has a really good human accent.
yeah,
It's nice to see Hollywood hiring animals.
They're really diversified.
Fucking bullshit. But yeah, so like I said, all the side characters, or some of the side characters, ended up having, I think, better careers after post Twilight.
Sometimes you just need that
Like foot in the door.
that
Yeah,
foot,
but just
and then-
imagine who they're going to be getting to play the main characters in the reboot.
They're not gonna do a reboot.
They've already announced they're
Wait,
doing a
They're
reboot.
no,
Twilight?
Yes.
no,
Seriously?
There's a Twilight
How?
reboot
You
planned
shut.
before 2020.
I'm kind of excited. If
I'm
it's
not
gonna be
even-
as terrible.
No.
If it's gonna be as terrible.
No.
No. So you should see the Twilight movies at like
Vampire Sucks.
as
Vampires Suck. That parody
in
movie.
theaters where the audience is part of the participation of the movie. It's really good because when I saw
Look,
the first
look.
No, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
It's part of the experience
No.
because
I don't
because
think you
seriously,
understand that doesn't make the experience better.
no, it does because like when we watched Twilight in theaters and it was like the interactive audience, like everybody was laughing at the same shit. We were all talking shit about it. We were all like,
To
it
be
was
fair-
really good.
To be fair,
Talking like a Master Pancake thing?
at the end
Yes,
of
no, but it wasn't master. It was just regular audience
at the end of the
watching the movie,
at the
and it was hilarious.
the end of part 2, whichever the last one is, New Moon.
Breaking Dawn
Breaking
or
Dawn.
whatever.
What a terrible name.
I know, right?
So-
Turn off the dart.
So
Please turn it back on.
so at the end of Breaking Dawn Part 2, this was after that shit came out that Kristen Stewart was cheating on what's his face,
Whatever his name
the
is.
director,
Edward
of-
Scissorhands.
yeah, that
Whatever.
fucker.
Tim Burton.
So they were rolling the credits, and Kristen Stewart's name came on, and like at the end of the movie, I was like, "Yeah, she cheated," and fucking like all the people behind me started just fucking laughing. I was like, "Fucking cheater!" Like God, it was.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
shit like
in a random people you don't know about, and they all know it's a terrible movie, but they're all gonna have fun with it.
Fair enough.
It is
Fair
hilarious.
enough.
It is so good.
Doesn't mean that it deserves a reboot.
It doesn't.
I don't.
It does not.
It's-
Why they done like? I read the first book just to see if I could read the books,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, if they could
and
do
then
that,
I tried to read the second book, and I was like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
I'd prefer that than them trying to continue this 50 Shades of Grey thing.
You know what the best thing to come out of the Twilight? Like, if you watch any, what's Edward's real name?
I fucking don't know.
That guy.
Edward
No, like his actor's name.
Cullen.
No. Shit, I gotta know. Hold on, I'm cheating and googling.
The best thing that came out of those movies was that one baseball scene where they were playing the Muse, because that made sense.
Supermassive black hole.
I like the one where
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
If you watch any interview where he talks about Twilight and he just shits on it, it's fucking hilarious. Like even when the movies are coming out, he's just like, yeah, I felt like I was high during most of the scenes. Like I imagine like what would you do if you were high?
Well, I mean, he looked like he was high
Dude,
through most
his
of it.
interviews are fucking hilarious.
He
like
fucking
go check
just
him out.
he sat there
he
most of the time.
hated.
They
those
should have had
films.
John Ralphio play him. That would have been amazing.
He hated those films. Like he just wanted zero part in any of it.
But he needed that paycheck. He needed that money.
I mean, it must suck to get paid to just stand around and look sad all the time.
I know, right? And have millions of girls scream at you. I'm sure everybody would hate that.
That it doesn't deserve a reboot by any means.
No, not at all. But
Is it-
Spider-Man does.
Chucky's getting a reboot.
Chucky already got a reboot.
Well, no,
Not a full reboot.
no.
Yeah,
He's getting a reboot.
Rebirth, that already happened.
No, that's
No,
not a
dude.
reboot though. That's a continuation.
Yeah, they need to continue it. Don't reboot it.
No, they're rebooting it.
No, they're not.
Yes.
If they're not having what's his name,
They're
with the
rebooting
boys-
that. They're rebooting it. They're rebooting. They already tried.
Well, yeah,
the
obviously.
Thing.
They're doing a reboot of Dracula and Wolfman and Mummy because they're all part of an extended universe that's going to be a giant cohesive plot to, I don't know, do League of Extraordinary Gentlemen again.
That movie needs a reboot.
It does.
Because
that
that
movie
movie
had
was
so much potential.
Fucking shit.
And then Sean Connery was like, fuck this, I'm out.
No, that's why Sean Connery stopped acting.
And that's why he
Like,
died.
there's so many articles about.
Oh, you
like,
mean he's not dead?
because he was supposed to be Gandalf or Sauron, right?
Sourman?
Sourman.
Sauron.
Sauron?
You
That guy.
you want to open this account, Sourman?
I think he was supposed to be one of those guys, and he was like, "Nope, I'm doing League of Extraordinary Gentlemen." And then he did that, and he was like, "I'm fucking never acting ever again. Like I'm done."
It's probably for the best.
Don't blame him.
It's like when
I mean that.
Like-
so from somebody who hasn't seen the comics or whatever for that, I was like, it's there. Okay.
I hadn't read the comics until after I saw the movie, and I still thought, like, well, that was a thing.
you know what? I didn't realize the Red and the Losers were comics.
Yeah. The Losers isn't particularly good.
The comic or the movie?
Both.
Oh, I saw the movie. It was okay.
Red,
It's-
on the other hand, is great. I love Red.
They did a second movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never saw
The
it.
second one's alright. It's not as good because
The
it
first
doesn't
one
have
was
Carl
fucking
Urban.
awesome. Like you showed me that one, and I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
it's
it.
amazing. I love it.
I really enjoyed
It's
it.
got Carl Urban and Helen Mirren in it.
Well, you just have a thing for Helen Mirren.
She's hot.
She's the one that likes Bruce Willis, right?
No.
Oh yeah, you have a thing for older women. I'm sorry, like older women.
I wouldn't go with
Nothing
that.
wrong with
But you can't argue that Helen Mirren isn't a
Like
fox.
older women.
No.
Like,
You're thinking of what's her face? The chick from Weeds.
Who?
is that the chick that's interested
Mary
in
Louise Parker.
No, is the person we're talking about the one that's interested in Bruce Willis in the movie?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mary Louise Parker.
I thought you meant the other
I'm
one.
talking about the other chick, Helen Mirren, is the one that I like.
The older one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The one that's not interested in
the
Bruce
badass
Willis?
sniper chick. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're into older women.
I mean Helen Mirren. She's like the only exception.
Nothing wrong with that.
You fucking liar.
I'm not lying.
No, I'm not.
Why is my preference of women being questioned right now?
It's not being
You're on
questioned.
trial
I'm
here. How
just
dare
I'm
you.
not saying you can't
Dare
like
you
her.
have a
You just
preference.
can't deny that it's an older woman.
Also,
No,
don't
I love
assume her
Helen.
gender.
Trigger.
But man, we went from shitting on WB to talking about
Just random shit.
Red.
It's random shit hour.
No, that's fine.
Red was
What
good.
what is that one you're talking about? Valeria?
Valerian?
Yeah.
Valerian looks
The
good.
trailer looks good.
It looks like it'll be
What's
fun.
that other one? With what's the Visitors?
Arrival
Arrival with J Law and
with Amy Adams.
Is it Amy Adams and Chris Pratt?
And Rimmer.
Is Chris Pratt in it?
No.
Are we talking about the
no.
one where the two people on the spaceship?
It's the Hawkeye.
No. What?
The
Amy
two
Adams.
people on the spaceship.
No, they're not. Well, as far as I know, they don't know. They're not in it. They see it arriving. As
Oh,
the
no, you're
arrival.
talking about the Arrival.
Yeah,
no,
arrival,
the Arrival.
Because it's arriving.
No, there's a
The movie where the ship arrives.
no. There's a
They're not on the ship, I'm assuming. Because it
no.
arrives.
There's a.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Is it Chris Pratt?
Yes, I don't remember the name of the movie, but I know which one you're talking about.
There's that one. Have you seen the trailer for Life with Ryan Reynolds and like they discover a life form
Nope.
from outer space, but it like turns.
I haven't seen Ryan Reynolds in anything since Deadpool.
Really?
Has he done anything since Deadpool?
This movie I'm talking about, Passengers. It's him and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer. I was like, that looks like it might be interesting.
But there's a new trailer. It's called Life, and it has Ryan Reynolds. It has a lot of older actors, and I say older because Ryan Reynolds is
Bruce
old.
Willis.
No.
Morgan Freeman?
No. Hold on. Cheating and using the internet.
Michael Douglas.
No. Okay, here we go. Is it Life?
Ron Perlman.
Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Is JGL in it?
Tim Burton.
The
No.
Tim Burton movie?
Lucy Lawless.
What? Lucy Lawless.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Man,
That's my name,
Does
too.
that movie or show do those shows deserve a reboot? Xena
No.
and The Legend of Hercules.
Those
Not
movies
yet.
those shows ran way too long.
The
But
problem.
do they deserve a reboot?
No, because the problem with them, they're so specific to the '90s.
Are they though?
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Like
I couldn't
there's-
see Hercules without Kevin Sorbo at this point.
It's campy. Campy is not in.
I mean,
That's
they
not
can make
entirely
it not
true.
campy.
Ash vs. Evil Dead is doing well.
What else is doing well?
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
There's your answer.
IFC just did a new show called Stand Against Evil.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I watched
Okay,
the pilot.
so-
It was different.
Life has.
I'd be willing to watch more of it because it has the guy that plays Dr. Cox in it.
hmm.
John
Life
C.
has
McGinley.
Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, and like two other people that are semi well known. But it looks pretty cool. It's got like this horror vibe to it.
I don't know. I'm kind of uninterested because you said Jake
I
Gyllenhaal.
mean, that's fine. You just have a thing against Jake Gyllenhaal
It's his face. I want to punch it.
because Jesse really likes. What's that one movie?
That one.
Donnie
movie.
Darko.
That one, yeah.
God, that movie is so shit.
I like that movie.
I still haven't seen the whole movie.
It's not nearly
Really?
as good as people make it out.
We need to do a Last Man Standing on that one too.
You're just like coming up with random fucking titles. Odd Man Out.
Odd Man Out.
Damn it,
Okay.
Last Man Standing.
Man in the Middle.
I'm the man in the middle.
But no, I've only seen like parts of that film.
I was not impressed.
Really?
Like, at all.
I like it.
It's like it's okay, I guess.
I like it.
the visuals aren't super impressive, and I've seen.
It's
better,
not meant
like,
to be. It's not.
Yeah,
but,
like,
like,
you're watching it for the wrong
it's not
reasons.
really-
It's not like Doctor Strange
No,
where like
but it's not like a
everything's
really good
turning.
existential film either.
It doesn't. It. Oh my god. Okay.
Jacob's Ladder is better.
So we
No,
should
that's
probably
fine.
definitely do this as an
That's fine. That is okay. We're just gonna do everything that
Yeah,
you hate
yeah.
and we like, but you haven't seen, right?
Well, like I
Haven't
said,
seen
it
Because apparently everything that I like just isn't worth watching.
I hate everything you love, Brian.
Hot Fuzz,
There you go.
So I haven't seen it.
fucking love that.
Shaun of
I
the Dead.
should watch it
Shaun of the
just
Dead's
to
better,
bring
bro.
it up.
I'm sorry.
No, Hot Fuzz is infinitely
Shaun of the
better.
Dead's better, bro. I'm sorry.
No, it's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Zombieland was better than Shaun of the Dead.
Fuck you.
I'll agree with that.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
See?
I'll agree with
Fuck
that.
you and the horse you rode in on.
No, Zombieland was good.
You. I'm not denying that it was good.
Shaun of the Dead was okay.
You.
Yeah, it was okay.
Piece of shit.
I don't understand why.
Don't get me wrong, I was super hyped for Shaun of the Dead when it came out. I watched it like a million times.
Yeah.
I love that movie, but it's
Yeah.
not nearly as good as Hot Fuzz.
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
It's not. It's
fine.
okay.
It's fine. I'll get my revenge on you by making you watch fucking Knight's Tale. It's fine. DVD's sitting right on my shelf. It's waiting on you.
It's not my fault.
That's fine. Alright, well, we'll bring this one to a close. It seems like we're pittering out.
Are we?
I guess so. I mean, we went on a fucking big ass tangent, unless you have anything else.
That's fine.
No, I think my tangent's over. I don't know where. Like, we started out talking about WB, and somehow we ended up talking about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we've pittered out. I think we've hit all the points we're going to hit.
I didn't know we had points to hit.
Are we?
Enjoy.
Your banana.
Click.